Amazing Alex, reviewed by the perhaps not so amazing.
But there's an amazing story behind Amazing Alex, which I must tell you, right? So here's this company, Angry Birds, the biggest, really the greatest success in the mobile platform ever, has 3 years to come up with a new game. What do? They go and buy a game that is already out there on the actual app store. And they just
Rejig it, come back with it after
make some changes, bring it back and re-release it.
Now it hit #1 really fast, but it also came off #1,
yes.
which
and you know, I've dabbled with Amazing Alex.
Sounding underwhelmed by it.
I'm underwhelmed because of the fact that this is no Angry Birds.
Okay, let's see. Karan's got some time to play around with it. Karan, from the makers of Angry Birds, Rovio, you expect something absolutely breathtaking, is it?
Well, Vikram, like it or not, you have to admit to one thing though, that Rovio doesn't really need birds anymore to fly to the top of the apps chart. But then again, it's not about the game maker, it's about the game itself. So while it's obvious that Rovio has been able to cash on its brand equity, we are going to find out if Amazing Alex is really as amazing as they claim it to be. So, Amazing Alex by Amazing Karan.
A chain reaction puzzle game, Amazing Alex takes place in a young boy's messy house, with each level presenting different physics-based puzzles that involve cleaning up, with the overall objective to complete the task that is given to you at the beginning of each level. A physics-oriented game, it involves decent mix of logic and thinking, but more or less common sense is enough to complete the somewhat difficult-looking task with ease. You will be either involved in putting balls in a bin, toppling books, or popping up balloons. All in all, using various objects available at your disposal to solve the puzzle, with the ultimate aim to earn bonuses for each of the 3 stars you collect. The puzzles are a little cleverer than your average game and do not depend on just one but numerous solutions to every problem. You can place several pieces like shells or pipes on a blank canvas to experiment with the game's physics.
But my problem with the game is that in most of the cases, you don't even need all the pieces given to you to solve the puzzle. And that is exactly where I think Rovio could have added that extra layer of challenge. For example, there are no extra points given to you in case you're not using all the pieces. There are no extra points given to you in case you finish the puzzle in an allotted period of time. There are no extra points given to you in case you solve the puzzle at one go. Only thing you need to do is collect those 3 stars to open new sections of the game.
The game's difficulty also isn't too challenging, as the first few levels serve entirely as tutorials, and it won't be hard for you to breeze through the first couple of zones. The joy in the game lies more with the sandbox nature, where it challenges you to create whatever you can to solve the level.
But having said all that, let me just say one thing emphatically. This is no Angry Birds. Either it's too easy or simply too boring. And even for the price of nearly $3, let me just say, this is truly no value for money.